Good morning children. So today's class we are going to discuss about the new chapter integers. So what do you mean by integers children? You have learned about whole numbers and natural numbers. So whole numbers starts with 0, 1, 2 so on. Natural numbers are nothing but the counting numbers, that is 1, 2, 3 so on. Now what are these integers? So these integers are the new numbers. They are being attached with the basic operations like plus or minus. So suppose I have -1, -2, -3. So what I am doing to the counting numbers, I am giving the negative sign or positive sign. So these numbers along with the whole numbers, these new numbers along with the whole numbers are called as the integers. Got it children? So these numbers along with the whole numbers are called as the integers. So generally integers are of two, negative integers and positive integers. Negative integers generally are given the sign minus. Positive is nothing but plus. And zero separates positive integers and negative integers. In between the positive and negative integers we have 0. It doesn't mean like 0 is negative. No, 0 is either negative or positive. The digit 0 separates the positive integers and negative integers. Let us see that on the number line. You have number line idea children? Yes. Now see. Now positive integers will start from 1, 2, 3, 4 so on. But negative integers are nothing but opposite. Opposite of positive, negative. Opposite of plus, minus. So here we are writing 1, 2, 3, 4. But for negative integers how do we write? So on, -4, -3, -2, -1 so on. This is the difference between positive and negative integers. So what did I say? 0 separates positive and negative integers. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here -1, -2, -3, minus. This is how the number line represents for negative and positive. Okay, and you can find out that 0 is separating the negative integers as well as positive integers. And one more thing children, 0 is greater than all negative integers. 0 is greater than negative integer. Suppose I have -100 and 0. Generally you say 100 is greater. No. But here 100 what do I have? Minus. So since it is -100, I'll say 0 is greater than -100. So since 0 is separating the negative and positive integers, just remember children, 0 is greater than the negative integer and 0 is less than the positive integers. It is neither positive nor negative, but it is greater than the negative integers and less than the positive integers. So this is about your integers. Now let us see what do you mean by an absolute value. Absolute value of an integer is nothing but its positive value. Suppose I have -3. What is the absolute value of -3? +3. The absolute value is nothing but it's a value of the number regardless its sign. So -3 is 3 only. If I have +3, it is also 3 only. And what we are doing, we are writing two lines. What is this called as? This is modulus. Modulus 3. The absolute value of -3 is modulus is nothing but 3 only. This is the absolute value of a number. So what do you mean by absolute value of a number? The numerical value of a number irrespective of its sign is nothing but the absolute value. Got it children? Next. Now let us see how to represent an integer on the given number line. How to represent an integer on a given number line. Now suppose I have here, let us discuss your exercise 6a children. Write the opposite of the following. First you have to write opposite of it. They gave gain of 500 rupees. Opposite of gain is nothing but loss. Loss of 500 rupees. Now 5 kilometers below sea level. They gave 5 kilometers below sea level. So it means opposite of that, it means 5 kilometers above sea level. If it is below, opposite of that you are writing the below sea level. Okay children, next represent the following numbers as integers. Now we have to represent, they gave a sentence and we need to represent as an integer. Now they gave decrease of 19. Decrease of 19. How to represent it? 19 as it is you are writing. Now just observe the word decrease. Decrease is nothing but reducing. That is minus. Increase. If they say increase of 19, then it is plus 90. Okay. 5 meters above sea level. 5 meters above sea level. How do you write children? Plus 5 meters. If I say the same thing, 5 meters below sea level, what do I write? Minus 5 meters. This is how you will write the number as an integer given on depending on the sentences given. Now if I say a gain of rupees 15. Gain of rupees 15 means plus 15. Loss of rupees 15 in the sense minus 15. Gain plus, loss minus, above plus, below minus. Got it children? This is how you will write the integers using the sentences given. And next, write all the integers or represent the following numbers on the number line. You know very well how to represent the numbers on the number line. Now I'll just tell you one simple example. I'm teaching two questions with the same procedure. Now let us draw one number line. Okay. First of all, 0. Generally whenever you draw a number line, you will start your number line with the 0. But here in integers, first you draw the number line, in mid of the number line, try to write first 0. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7. Now if I have to represent number minus 7, this is how you will represent minus 7. Got it? And next, write all the numbers. Write all the numbers. There is another question. Write all the integers between 0 and 8. From 0 to 8. 0 to minus 8. Write all the integers between 0 and minus 8. Now listen children, first what do we write? Minus 8, minus 7, minus 6. You are counting backwards. When you have a negative integer, you have to count backwards. Minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0. Now what are the integers that are between 0 and minus 8? Minus 7, minus 6, minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1. This is how you will list out the integers between given any two integers. Got it children? Hope you understood. Next, what did I say? Always 0 is greater than the negative integers and less than the positive integers. And all negative integers are less than the positive integers. Listen the rules children, what I am telling you. When you have to compare the integers, you have to keep all these rules in your mind. What is the first one? 0 is greater than negative integers and less than positive negative, this is quite opposite. In terms of comparing the negative integers, it is quite opposite. It means if I have minus 6 and minus 8, minus 6 is greater than minus 8. The less the negative integer, the more the value. Generally we say 8 is greater than 6, but this is quite opposite in negative integers. Minus 6 is greater than minus 8. Even minus 1 is greater than minus 100. Remember that, children. When you are comparing two negative integers, it is quite opposite with the positive. Here I said 8 is greater than 6. Yes, but in negative integers, minus 6 is greater than minus 8. This is opposite of it. Then, when we are comparing a negative and a positive, suppose I have 10 and minus 191. I have 10 and minus 191. What did I say? All positive integers are greater than negative integers. So here, though 191 is more than 10, but we have a negative sign here. So 10 is greater than minus 191. So when you are comparing the integers, keep in mind, children, 0 is greater than all negative integers and positive integers are greater than the negative integers. And when comparing two negative integers, the smaller negative integer will be the greater one. Here 6 is smaller than 8, but minus 6 is greater than minus 8. This is how you will compare the integers. Got it, children? Next, we have addition and subtractions of your integers. Now, whenever you are doing addition and subtraction, okay, before that, let us take two numbers is very easy for us to compare. Now, let us take four integers. You have a question 2, minus 2, minus 3, 3, 5, minus 4. And now we have to write these integers in ascending order. Write these integers in ascending order. Ascending order, what do you mean by ascending order, children? From smaller to bigger. So here I have a combination of both negative as well as positive. So first list out the negative integers because negative integers are smaller than the positive. Now, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Now, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, which is the smallest integer, children? Minus 4. Minus 4, minus 3, minus 2. Then comes the positive integers. So, when you are arranging a combination of negative and positive integers, first you have to arrange the negative integers, then comes the positive integers because negative integers are smaller than the positive integers. So this is how you will compare it. Now next I have 655. For example, another one I am taking, children. Minus 564 and 457 minus 646 and minus 546. So first take the negative integers. When you are arranging in ascending order, take the negative integers. So what are the negative integers I have? Okay, now which is the smallest negative integer in this, children? Minus 646, then comes minus 564, then minus 546, then 457, then 655. Got it, children? First negative integers, then the positive integers. The more the value. Now here you find 646 is greater than odd, but it has negative symbol. Therefore, it is the least number. So minus 646, then minus 564, minus 546 and 457 and 655. This is how you will write the given integers in ascending or descending. Ascending is smaller to bigger, descending is bigger to smaller. Hope you understood this, children. Okay, thank you.